Good morning. Good morning. It's June 3rd already. Do you believe that? Gosh, it's amazing how fast the time goes. On Monday, the American Baptist churches reminded us to be in prayer at noon for those who died from the coronavirus and also the conflict in our nation right now. And in the memo was a quote from Walter Rauschenbusch. He was a pastor who spent his life working among the inner city poor in Hell's Kitchen, New York, and he devoted his life to social justice issues. In fact, when I was in seminary, I did a lot of study on him because he became one of my favorites. Anyway, he said, "By what code of law and what standard shall we be judged? Here is the answer of Jesus: not by creed and church questions, but by our human relations, by the reality of our social feeling, by our practical solidarity with our fellow human beings." Now, like for the last couple of days, pardon me, I've really been struggling with my emotions. I was wondering and questioning if we would ever recover from all we've been through. All the illness, death, pain, hurt, poverty, violence. And so yesterday, I, along with other clergy, joined in the protest march downtown. We walked from Kohl's all the way to the courthouse. And contrary to what we were all led to believe, even fear, it was peaceful and moving and humbling. And for a brief moment, I felt like I was part of something important and that maybe we might just be able to finally be the people God made us to be. Because in that moment, we actually were one. And as I sit here this morning, I realize that right now, as we are going through something extraordinary, we have the opportunity as people of faith to really show the world what kind of people we are. In fact, we have the chance to be the church in every possible way. The thing is, we have to figure out what that looks like and how to do that. I mean, can we mourn with those who mourn? Comfort those who are in need, love and encourage each other, and share in the collective experiences of our fellow brothers and sisters. In other words, are we willing to stand together in solidarity with one another through all the crises of life, the ones we identify with and the ones we don't? If this pandemic and now this social unrest and protesting has shown us anything, it's that in a matter of minutes, life can be turned upside down and inside out. And when that happens, we often react like deer in the headlights, paralyzed, not able to, or even sure of what to do. So what's the answer? Well, I came across this psalm yesterday and it really helped me. It was Psalm 33, and I found verse 18 really comforting. It said, "But the Lord watches over those who fear him, those who rely on his unfailing love." And it goes on a few verses down that we put our hope in the Lord. He is our help and our shield. In him our hearts rejoice, for we trust in his holy name. So let your unfailing love surround us, Lord, for our hope is in you alone. The psalmist explains that we can't rely on armies or governments or our own resources to deliver us, to rescue us. See, our hope is drawn from a deeper well. Our hope is in the Lord. And this psalm gives us a beautiful image of the God whose eyes are locked on us, whose love never fails, who is our help and our shield, who is on our side, waiting to jump in and show us the right things to do. And right now, when I feel helpless and heartbroken, I need to know we have a powerful source to go to that'll guide us and get us through this time and keep us going. In fact, God is the only one who can make things right. Now, I don't know how long any of this will go on, how long it'll be before life gets back to any sort of normal. I'm not even sure what normal looks like anymore. But I do know that when our hope and our trust actually is firmly connected to our unchangeable God, we can know deep in our souls that God's love is what's going to sustain us through anything this life throws at us. And that even if our struggles remain, so does God. And at least for now, that gives me hope. And boy, do we need some hope right about now. So today I was thinking, how about we practice being the church, this wonderful body of believers? Let's love better and more. Let's emulate Jesus as best as we can in everything we say and do. And maybe, just maybe, things will begin to change. Maybe even us. So please, stay safe, stay home unless you absolutely need to go out. And when you do, wear your mask and practice social distancing. We are still in the midst of a pandemic. Remember to keep washing your hands and always look for a blessing. My friends, we are all in this together. At least we should be. And if we stick together, I promise you we will make it. I love you. I'm praying for you. And I hope to see you tomorrow. And until then, God bless you.